Okay. So for folks just rolling through, my name is Marika Goolsby. I'm a former foster youth. I am an adoptee. I was adopted out of the foster care system. And I talk all things foster care and adoption on live. Not all day, every day, twice a day, except Sundays only once a day. So today I got started late, which means it'll be a shorter live, but that's okay sometimes. Today is kind of our open forum, what's on your mind, what's on your heart. I do like to have a panel discussion. Hey Kathy, welcome in. There are 3 ways to get on the panel. They all start with getting your daily heart me. If you're like, what's a daily heart me? And adjusting, but also rage rooms. Oh, okay, yes, I like that. Personally, I think a lot of those kiddos would benefit from therapy as soon as leaving the system. Before leaving the system, yeah. With somebody they can trust. Hey, Molly and the Minis, welcome in. Molly and the Minis is our super fan. So thank you for getting your daily heart me. Yes, that is how we start. You get that daily heart me and then tap, tap, tap. Or participate in the live goal. Looks like somebody did and I missed it. Hold on. I have another screen to see the words because I really am somebody's grandma. But I guess that has nothing to really to do with it. You can need glasses at a young age. For me, it's when I went to get my eyes checked, the doctor was basically like, welcome to being over 40. Did you see my video of, see what I'm saying? Of Josiah talking about foster care? I did not. I'm going to have to go check that out. Hold on, let me get you on the panel. Super fan Molly. Super fan Molly is invited. And if you want me to check your stats to see if you are eligible for the panel, let me know by sending a guest request. But if you do not know how to send a guest request, feel free to put it in the chat. Please check my stats. Can I be on the panel? Something like that. All right. The panel rules are as follows. I do ask for a intro, name, age, pronouns. How are you connected to this community? Meaning, are you a foster parent, an adoptive parent, a bio parent with children in the system, a former foster youth like me, an adoptee like me? Tina, hi, you've been missed. Are you any type of worker, social worker, caseworker, CASA worker, attorney, family court judge? And then what's on your mind? What's on your heart? So yeah, nice to see you. I take it you are back from Africa, yeah? When I didn't see you, I was like, oh, she's on her trip. All right, Molly and the Minis is our first panelist. Like I said, we're not going to be here for a long time, but we are here for a good time because I started late and I still got work. All right. Molly and the Minis, go ahead and do your intro if you are ready, and I'll start your timer after your intro.
Okay, I'm Molly. I'm 36. I'm a foster, adoptive, guardianship parent. My pronouns are she, her. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Is that the intro?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So I guess I have 2 things. One is I posted a video of my son. He's 21 now. I posted a video from when he was 15. Obviously, I asked him first. He's in the comments of the video, talking about advice for people who are considering adopting an older child from foster care.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really cute video when I look back. Obviously, like, he's pro-adoption because he was making a video telling people that they should do it. But it was really cute. One part that I left in was he was like, it won't take a long time unless you have a bad caseworker. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, no, it was cute. He likes encouraging people to take older kids just because he, you know, feels like he lingered in the system and like wants everyone to have the same opportunity as him. So for him, he sees adoption as like a very good thing. He doesn't really know about infant adoption as much. Actually, he was adopted as an infant by his grandma, but like that's not what he thinks about as adoption. He thinks about like I was in foster care for a bunch of years and then I got adopted and I got out. So another thing we have going on is, you know, we have the child. I don't want to give like too many details, even their age.
Yeah. Thank you for
That
giving your daily heart me.
is waiting to get into residential and is currently in a hospital, like a behavioral health hospital. And
they're waiting for residential, you said?
Yeah. And they the hospital's really bad. They've been in there over a month and nobody's been able to talk to the like psychiatrist, including their worker. And they keep getting what's called PRN medication, like, you know, like for when they act out, except for like their workers trying to get the reports of that. And like, they're like, oh, we don't have it. And then they called me the other day thinking I was like the consent line saying that they were going to give it. So that's like really bothering me. Because I just feel like they're not being treated well in the hospital. Right. I'm not saying that they necessarily don't need the medication because like they can be really aggressive. That's why they're there. But like I want to see like the paperwork on that. So that's like really hard because like we're just not getting anywhere and like legally like it's not, I don't really have any recourse. And these kids have attorneys, but a lot of times their attorneys don't do anything.
Oh wow.
For them. That's been my experience. Sometimes they're really good. Like my son, when I met him, his goal was guardianship and he didn't want it to be, he wanted to get adopted, which like I think is his prerogative, and it was a second adoption, so it's not like he was getting adopted away from like his biological mother. But he went and met with his attorney, and a lot of times the state likes to do guardianship because it's like less work for them. But he was like, I don't want to do, like, I want to get adopted and I want her to be my real mom. And his attorney's like, you know what, like, you've been through a lot, like I'll do whatever you wanted, like I'll fight for you. And then he goes, and he's autistic, and he was like 11 at the time. He goes, and you don't look like a lawyer. And she's like, what does a lawyer look like? And he goes, a man.
Oh wow.
I'm like,
that's a whole new conversation. Like, hold up.
Yeah. Now he's a total feminist, but like he was 11. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like she fought for him, but like I've seen a lot of other lawyers that literally like don't do anything, and it's just ridiculous.
Wow. That is ridiculous.
It's like sometimes it feels like the kids in the system, because I saw the TikTok that you posted about like the kids in the system have rights
that they don't even know about a lot of times. I know. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, so I've seen that, and like now, at least in my state, they have rules where you have to read the child their rights.
Oh wow.
You have to do whatever, but that doesn't mean that the rights are really followed. Like I've seen them tell kids about the rights, but that doesn't. You learn in foster care that people say a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna like follow through on those things.
Right.
Like I think the intention's good, but I don't know. So yeah, like I'm really worried about this child. I talk to them every day.
Oh, that's
it's hard that there's like nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And I've just been told through several people that this particular behavioral health hospital is like the worst one. Damn. Which I believe it, because like.
And you can't. It's not even like you can get them transferred somewhere else. Like there's literally like.
Nothing.
This is where you are.
We even offered to take this kid back while they were waiting for them to go, because they at least quit having like the ideations they were having, but we were told no, just because it's kind of a liability, which I understand. Right. But like we were willing to like change our mind, because at first we said, you know, no, not until after residential, just because of like our safety. But then we're like, oh, they're in a bad spot. This is so bad, and like there's really no end in sight. So it's just really See, this is why, and I know some people think, oh, adoption or guardianship even isn't always better. Sometimes kids get more benefits in the system. And I guess, like, if they don't have a good foster or adoptive family. But for me, like, I always want to get the kids out of the system, and it's not necessarily, like, particular caseworkers or something, because we've had some really good ones, we've had some really bad ones. But the system as a whole, we just feel like we can't protect them when they're in it. Because there's just so many things.
Which is sad, because that's supposed to be the whole point, right? Like,
right. But, like, we, you know, if they were legally our child, we could be like, you know, we want to see by the end of the day, like, what you're giving them this medication for, like, incident reports, yada, yada, yada. But, like, we can't do that.
Right.
And so, yeah, we always feel like it's never been, and maybe it's just our case, we haven't really had kids that were involved with biological families by the time they came to us, just because, but we do like behavioral specialized, but we've never felt like, oh, get them out of the system, get them away from their biological family. It's always get them away from the system.
Right. I hear that.
And so that's like kind of where, for me, it comes in where I'm like against, and I do understand, like, there are programs that help kids that age out, and I understand that, and they can be really good, but so the system as a whole, you just get lost in the bureaucracy. Right. Like, everyone talks about how frustrating the DMV is, or talking to the IRS.
Right, you're like, this is more of the same.
Yes, imagine that, but it's controlling everything about you.
Yeah.
Like, it's so scary.
It is. It really is.
It is hard because I don't think people necessarily mean bad.
Yeah.
It's just you get lost literally lost in the system. I mean, I guess
I remember I needed permission.
That's yes.
Thank you, Big B. Welcome in.
So now there's a new thing. It's not new, I guess. I'm old. Like, about 8 years ago, it's normalcy laws for kids. So you need permission for less now. It used to be like you need permission to leave the state, even for like an hour. So I remember we went to like East St. Louis and we couldn't cross into St. Louis. But now if you're not going overnight, you don't need permission. If you're going on vacation less than 2 days, you don't need permission. Kids can be on social media with like certain parameters. You don't need permission. It used to be like for a kid to go to a birthday party, people have to have like a background check. Now it's at like the foster parents' discretion, like what you would do for your own kids. So they can go to a sleepover, like whatever. So they put these normalcy laws in place because it was like the state was more worried about like liability than quality of life for the kids.
Of course, yeah.
And so I think those were really good rules. To just like give these kids like as normal life as they can.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like there's trade-offs for everything, but it was so othering to be like, oh, you can't go to not that I necessarily like sleepovers, but you can't go to your friend's house because not everybody in the house has a background check.
Right.
That's like not normal. Or you can't be in your team's Facebook photos. They have to put a heart over your face. Now, I'm not saying you should post and be like, you can't post and be like, this is my foster kid.
Right.
But like, they can at least be, their dance team, their sport, whatever, with their friends in your family photo without announcing they're a foster kid. Like, those are normal.
Yeah, just normal things. Yeah.
So now there's like those normalcy laws, and I do think that those were a good move. Or like, for people who live on the border of their state.
Right. You can't
now you can cross over for the day and you don't need permission.
Nice.
Because it was just ridiculous. So I think that those were overall good moves.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That gives me hope. Because some positive change has happened. That means more can. That's how I'm hearing it.
Can I respond to Big B just for 1 second?
Sure.
Now we can do sports and most educational stuff. Haircuts are still a no because they can be cultural. And I had one foster parent, oh my gosh, they were so bad that I knew. And the mom didn't want the little boy's haircut and it was long. So she, quote unquote, accidentally got gum in his hair, so she had to cut it.
Wow.
So that was awful.
Actually, she didn't. Olive oil would have taken it out, but okay.
So, like, haircuts are still a thing just because it's like a cultural thing for the parents. But other than that, most of the things, you don't need permission besides like international travel and out of state travel if it's going to be more than a few days. So I think I'm curious what Big B thinks about those changes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for chiming in. I want to see. So just a reminder for everybody in the room, there are 3 ways to get on the panel. I do love to have a panel discussion. They all start with the Daily Heart Me. I saw Superfan Victoria, so let's get Victoria on the panel. So one is get your Daily Heart Me and be a super fan. And then 2 is get your Daily Heart Me and contribute to the live goal or the gift gallery. 3 is get your Daily Heart Me and tap the screen 1K times or do 60 shares, which is 1 good power share. And once I get your request to be a guest, I'll check your stats and I'll let you know if you have met the criteria. So let me see. We do have, we had a request. C-Dubs. C-Dubs has, I don't see it. Hold on. Okay, C-Dubs has 0 comments, 0 shares, and 15 likes. So you have quite a ways to go. But it's good there's the desire, I suppose. All right, so yeah, today we're talking about what's on your mind, what's on your heart. I wrote a book about my time in care. It is called A Flower Called Orphan Girl. It is available in my TT shop and anywhere books are sold. Grab your copy. If you are a foster parent or adoptive parent, get this book so you will know what not to do. Do the exact opposite of what these people did, please. And I think it'll be so obvious to anybody, really. No, the abuse that I survived, no kid should go through, period. And so, yeah, what's usually on my mind and heart is usually growing the team. I think I bring this up like every single day, how to break out of the echo chamber and grow the team. I'm not necessarily interested in having arguments and combative interactions with people who are like, you're wrong. I'm not interested in that. But I am interested in connecting with people who just don't know. People who are like, yeah, I saw Annie once. You know, you're like, so what do you know about foster care and adoption? They're like, I saw Antoine Fisher. And I'm like, is that all you know? Is that it? I'm interested in reaching those people who really just don't know, who are curious, who have an open mind and an open heart and are willing to learn something. That's kind of what I'm interested in. And learning why they even should care. Big B said, unless cultural claim, then it's just control. Yes. Molly agrees on that. All right. Yeah, I remember being a kid and my foster sister's mom was very clear. No chemicals in her hair. No chemicals. I wish someone had said that for me. Because I had back-to-back chemicals in my hair and all sorts of hair problems. So yeah, we have 4 people in the room. And I would love to see who else wants to get on this panel. All right. Let's see. Rizzo, no Daily Heart Me yet. Words Unspoken, no Daily Heart Me yet. Big B, thank you for getting your Daily Heart Me. Let me see. All right. 3 comments, 0 shares, 0 likes. Victoria was here for a quick minute, but I think I know she's probably just passed through going to work. What's a Daily Heart? Oh, thank you for asking. So if you look at the top corner here, you'll see my profile picture and my name. And then right next to it is an orange heart. If you click that, it'll say join now or join the team or join the fan club, something like that. And that is how you give your daily heart me. Give your daily heart me. Yeah, that's what that is. And it's basically telling to TikTok that you want to be in this fan club. I don't really like the word fan club because fan club is like, you know, fans are like a spin-off of the word fanatic. No one's fanning over me. Like, nah. But if you want to be on the team and be a part of raising awareness and advocating and educating and learning and teaching, then yeah, give your daily heart me. Let me see. Hair is so brittle when they're kids and sensitive, but I see parents doing it. Yes. I had to follow first. Yes. Follow your host and give your daily heart me. Absolutely. Yeah, it's true, Big B. It's true. Actually, I believe when I first moved into my final placement, I had a really nice head of hair that got destroyed because of back-to-back chemical treatments. Just trying stuff, just for fun. It should be curly. It should be straight. It should be shorter. It should be longer. It should be, yeah. I was 3. A 3-year-old should not be getting all these different chemicals. Period. But that's how it went down. All right. What's on your mind? What's on your heart? Someone's requesting. Let me check your stats. Son of Hope. Son of Hope, Nigeria. I think that's what that says. Oh, that's weird. Why do people request up and then leave? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Why do people request up and then leave? Let me see. Well, they didn't meet the criteria anyway, so that's that. So yeah, what's always on my mind and heart is always growing the team. And then just trying to figure out this TikTok journey, you know? Just trying to figure it out. Art and insanity. I love that. Welcome in. Yeah, just trying to figure this thing out. You know, I've been doing this since what? Actually, I've been doing it longer than last September, but I've been doing it in kind of a serious, focused way since last September. Before that, I think I was just like looking at funny videos, pet videos, music, dancing, just entertainment, basically. Until I started seeing like, whoa, people are really taking this seriously. Like, people are using this to get a message out. I was intrigued. And I've always been a housing justice advocate. You know, like housing justice, renters' rights. And I started looking at those videos, and then I found, hey, Sanity, welcome in. Then I found out about foster care and adoption is on here too, as well as every platform. There is adoption and foster care community. And I was like, yeah, you know, I was like at the tail end of finishing my book. And I was like, yup. This is important to me to get the word out, to let people know there's a reason that you need to know about this. There's a reason that you need to be involved. People going around saying, I believe the children are the future, and then nothing. All children. You know, not just the ones that were kept and nurtured and all of that. Like, all children are the future. So we're only going to be here like another 15. And then I will have to shift gears and get myself to work. Yeah. All right, let me see. All right, so yeah, I do love to have a panel discussion. If you want to get on the panel, there are 3 ways to do it. They all start with that daily heart me. Follow your host, give your daily heart me. That's the number 1 step. All right. All right. And also feel free to put hashtag FYF if you found me through the For You feed. That's always good for me to know. Hashtag FYF if you joined through the For You feed. I know sometimes it'll tell me if someone joined from a repost or from an invite, but it doesn't tell me if someone joined from the FYF. That's good to know. All right, let me see what's happening over here. So many things to watch. Pay attention to. What's this? All right, I'll come back to that. All right. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we've reached a good stopping point. Maybe. But I'll be back later on today, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, just so folks can check in, chime in. Maybe you got something on your mind you need to get off your mind. Maybe you have something on your heart you need to get off your heart. But that's why I'm asking, because I do care. I ask because I care. We have to care about each other. We have to care about the individual journey in order to pursue the collective journey. We cannot create positive change if we can't come together as a collective, strong force to be reckoned with. That's what I'm trying to do. Build a team so we can come together to create the change that we know is needed, period. All right. All right, let me see. Who wants to chime in on this? All right, well. Oh, I like that. Okay. So at the end of every live, I do play an exit song. Let me see. How long have I been live for real? 48 minutes. 49 viewers, 1 new follower, 4 gifters. This live has made literally 2 cents. We have 1.2K taps. And let me see how many shares. We have 342 shares. It's pretty low. But you know what? Like I said, it's Saturday. It's a laid back morning. And let me see. Somebody join me over here. Who is this? Oh, wait. No. I don't know. Okay, well, welcome in. Welcome for being here. Thank you for being here. We are actually ending soon. We will be back 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I will play our exit song, I think. Yeah, because it's 8:20 and I got to get to work. 8:20 a.m. and I got to get to work. So, live your wild and wonderful life because you deserve it. And I hope the rest of your Saturday is fantastic. And I hope you're able to come back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to share and be available to witness someone else sharing what's on their heart and what's on their mind. All right, the exit song is called We Are Family by Sister Sledge. This is a song I used to sing with my bio mom and brother and sister at the end of our supervised visits. This right here, this is a supervised visit. We're being supervised by the app. We're being supervised by trolls. Ugh. We're being supervised by people just trying to decide, do I want to be in this community or not? We are being supervised by AI. The app AI, is that the same thing? Not necessarily. But yes, this is a supervised visit, which is why I play the song. If you are going to stay to listen to the song, which I hope you do, tap the screen so we can get our numbers up. And what else? Okay. Tap the screen. Hey, Rebellious Joy, we're just ending. Come back at 4 p.m. if you